What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Gucci Messiah, 1670. Or, excuse me, let me read you that intro. What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. DN Duel commentary. Now that you guys know what you're watching, we got Durban Dragon, 1633 versus Gucci Messiah, 1670. Durban Dragon is quickly becoming my favorite player on Dueling Network because he runs pure Majespecters and he has like a 1600 rating. All right, so he won that match. Let me explain what happened in that match. He opened with Fox in 2 sets. Gucci Messiah is playing just normal straight Pepe and our performances and pals. He activated Brilliant Fusion. Durban Dragon chained Vanity's Emptiness. He passed turn. He tributed for the Majespector Unicorn and pretty much just like started poking him. He summoned Yada, and then when Gucci Messiah summoned his Masked Chameleon to try and run over the Yada, then Karen was just like, nah dog, you go ahead and bounce back to the hand. I'm starting to realize about Majespecters, they can effectively go first and like make a lot of it. Like they can be in a great position going first. And then B, like Unicorn is just, that card is fucking amazing. I'm starting to really, really like that card. All right. So Durban Dragon opens up with Fox, and man, I just want Raccoon to get a little cheaper. Can we get a $15 Raccoon? If we can get a $15 Raccoon, I'll pick this deck up. Wow, how did he search 2? Okay, he activates Terraforming. I'm like, what the freak? I'm like, hold on, does Majespector Fox search 2? I thought he just searched a trap. Alright, so he activates Terraforming, gets himself a Pegasus, sends Fox to the extra deck. But what's really good about Vanities in this deck is the fact that, like, it's like Cleafort, but even better. You don't have to worry about your monsters, you know, cause they don't go to the graveyard, so that's the great thing about, like, Pendulums playing, what's it called? That's the great thing about Pendulums playing Vanities is when your monsters die, you don't really care because they go to the extra deck, so you don't lose your, what's it called? Like, you don't lose your Vanity's Emptiness. And, that's like, I mean, Cleafort used to have that thing, but the issue with Cleafort was, if you had like Sacrifice, people could, like, target the Sacrifice to get rid of the Vanities or something like that. Alright, so sourced himself a copy of Majespector Raccoon, and he has Cat on board. Whoa, he didn't even ask for a response. But I'm starting to realize that Unicorn is such a really good card for Majespectors because it can basically stop any XC. Like, that's the beauty of it. I'm just starting to realize how big of a deal it is without Exiton being in the game. Like, you really have to. What did he do? Hold on. Does this, when a monster is tributed or activate? Oh, it's when a monster effect activates too. Oh, so this card is Solemn Notice verbatim. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that Majespector Tempest also stopped, Majespector Tempest also stopped effects. So Majespector Tempest is Solemn Warning verbatim. And then you see him play Draco Slayer and, Plushfire. Looks like Wavering Eye is going to be chained onto that. Yeah, so this card is essentially Solemn Notice. Gets himself a Luster Pendulum. That's the thing about Majespectors. They're still like kind of expensive because they run Luster Pendulum and because of Raccoon. Everything else in the deck is like dirt cheap. Oh, I guess this isn't 100% pure Pepe because I do see an Insight Magician on there. But it looks like Durban Dragon might have some type of response. Activates Vanity's Emptiness. No Trick Clown. That was the only thing I could think. I was like, well, Vanity's Emptiness is like the only thing I can think of that he could do. Okay, so no Trick Clown for him. And that might kind of change with what Gucci Messiah wants to do. So far, I mean, he's kind of rolling Gucci Messiah. I mean, granted, that's a well-timed Wavering Eyes. For some nice little pluses right there, but it's kind of rolling them right now. But yeah, Majespector Unicorn is so good because it's kind of like an instant out to any XC. Your opponent has to, I mean, there aren't any level 4s that are going to get over it. That's the common play. There's no like 2100 or 2000 generic like level 4. So it's like your opponent has to try and exceed over it. As soon as they do, you basically just bounce that and bounce the other card. It can't be targeted. You know what I mean? It can't be destroyed by effect. So it's so fucking hard to kill without having to go into the extra deck. Like, the card is really good. You see him get Fox, him set the Majespector Tempest, and wow, Gucci Messiah has like no plays. And also, it's really good that Majespecters can't be targeted because we know that he has a Mirror Conductor in hand, but can't use it on a Majespector Cat, or excuse me, Majespector Fox, because they can't be targeted. Wow, this duel is, I guess, showing how Majespecters are supposed to be played. I mean, I don't think that Majespecters, like, I don't really think that they benefit from the Pendulum Magicians. Like, I've seen versions of that where people play like the Pendulum Magicians. All right, so he turns off his own vanities. I just think that they benefit off of like Luster Pendulum, but that's it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think they benefit off Luster Pendulum, but I don't think they benefit off the Pendulum Magicians. All right, so he's going to tribute 1 for the Majespector Pegasus. Gets himself a copy of Le Raccoon. And Coon's going to give him a card. I swear when I see that card, every single time I think of Eric Cartman off South Park. Even the head shape of the card looks like, it just reminds me of Cartman from South Park, let alone that he was a superhero named the Coon. Alright, I assume here what he's going to do is, yeah, use Luster Dragon's effect, or Luster Pendulum, excuse me. And one neat thing that the Majespecters can do is they can go into Totem Bird, which is actually pretty legitimate. Yeah. Alright, puts that cat in there. Think he just wanted to add more stuff so that he can get a little more XC action. Now the thing about it is Majespecters can't really do a lot of battle damage. This is one of the things that they give up. Like, for the ability to be able to search all of those cards, like, it kind of just give that up. I believe during his end phase he will be getting a search too. Cause, well, I mean, he could have triggered cat like 8 times by now. Alright. I mean, he summons, you can even see, like, look, he has 5 monsters on board, and what is that? 24 plus 3,000. It's only 5,400. That's the thing about Magic. You get 5 monsters on board, and you only do like, you don't even do like 6,000 damage. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is the definition of a deck that, like, it's a small deck. It's a little mini grind deck. You know what I mean? Which actually, it kind of works with the Majespecters themselves. You know what I mean? They're cute, adorable. So it wouldn't really make sense if they were like a super OTK deck. Oh, never mind. He went into Trapeze Magician, so obviously that's pretty much game. Yeah, you can go into Trapeze Magician, and then he would have been able to pretty much take these two, go into any like rank 3 that's decent, and OTK your opponent. And wow, Majespecters just beat the brakes off of Pepe, guys. Thank you for watching as always.